Hello, everybody. Good morning. How are you? As you can see, Booger Cat is on the bed and she was just chilling and relaxing. So, today is all about redoing some things and catching up. I did a react to Neo Tarot yesterday, but decided not to post it. I wanted to redo it because there was a lot of stuff that I feel like I missed. Also, I did a react to the video, the live stream that I'm going to be reacting to today. I decided to redo that too. So today is a day of do overs, but it's okay. Sometimes that can be a good thing because you can see more stuff, you can react to more stuff, and point more stuff out. So, what live am I going over? Well, it's the one called I Missed You Guys Coffee Bees. So, there were some things of note in this live. Two things of note that happened. In the live stream, Chantal revealed that number one, that somehow, some way, there are now fleas in the Oceanside Villa. So there must be a flea problem. She mentions a flea problem. Also, she showed on screen, on live, that she had Salah's wallet. Now, my mind is going in two places about that. One, that he knows that she has his wallet. She's looking for talking points. She's looking for ways to get the reaction channels to talk about her. So she's using just any old thing to make that happen. The other direction with that is the last couple of times that Chantal has gone out, the debit card that she was trying to use got declined. So she decided to just take his wallet. Although if she just wanted the cash inside of his wallet, she could have just taken the cash and left the wallet behind, which also leads me to believe that Chantal has upgraded from snooping on his phone to now snooping through his wallet. Like, she is nosy and insecure and jealous. So would it be out of the stretch of the imagination to think about Chantal being that kind of person, that she's going to go through a person's wallet as well as their phone? It kind of tracks with who she is and what she's about. And Chantal, the more you do to try to convince us that you're in a happy marriage, when you do things like that, it proves that you're not in a happy marriage. Those people out there watching this react right now that are married or in a relationship, or even those of you that you've been in some kind of relationship, yes or no? Do you go through your husband or girlfriend or wife's phone? No. It wouldn't even be a thought in your mind because that's an invasion of privacy. That is basically considered a person's private, personal space. You don't access a person's phone or wallet or purse without their consent or their permission or their knowledge. You just don't do it. So you got a happy marriage. Do you, Chantal? Been with that person for less than 3 years, and there you are going in their phone and checking out their wallet and taking their wallet away from them while they're sleeping. Yeah, you're not happy. And I'm sure he's not happy with you. Also, Chantal, you have a bit of a pattern. I don't know if you know, you got a bit of a pattern. You do things that get people upset with you. Whether it's Girl World or Salah, you set yourself up to be in trouble. So you took Salah's wallet, allegedly, without his consent, without his permission. According to you, he was sleeping. You did not let him know that you were taking the wallet. Then you showed the wallet on camera proudly. You were proud of being a thief. And what do you think that's going to lead to? It's going to lead to him getting angry at you, yelling at you. It's going to create more distance between the two of you. And that by itself is going to make you upset. So you set yourself on a path of being upset and making other people upset. And you're just not stopping yourself. But you probably already know this, so I digress. So tell y'all what, there's a lot of stuff to go over on Twitter. Big Twitter catch up here because I've just been collecting things yesterday and today. How about we get into the Twitter peeps and kick all this off? And no, we're not reacting to all of the Coffee Beach stream. There's parts of it where she's walking on the beach and the wind in the microphone is just, it's too loud. It's too much. And there's going to be boring parts in her stream. So we're just going to try to skip through all that and get the meat and potatoes and call it a day, at least for this react. So it's time for the Twitter peeps, y'all. Okay, guys, it's time for the Twitter peeps. So let me just go ahead and bring up Twitter. There are those of you that are on Twitter. This will help you keep up really easily. And those of you that are not on Twitter, those of you that aren't on the Bird app, you can keep up with Twitter without actually being there. So for those of you that are on Twitter that you'd like to follow me on Twitter, there's my handle, WowGirlSarah. So let's start here with this post. There's no name. Nat saying she's getting bigger. Must be due to all of the secret eating she's now doing in her car. Didn't I say a few days ago when she started all this driving nonsense that it was going to be disastrous for her? She's a food addict. And now she's got the car and she can go to all of her favorite fast food places and eat whatever she wants without waiting on Postmates or Uber Eats or delivery. And she is getting bigger, absolutely getting bigger. And a lot of people have commented that she looks very, very swollen these days, that her eyes look swollen. Honestly, y'all, I think when Chantal does her live streams or her videos, what we're seeing is the brief calms before the storms. Like she will be off camera having a moment with herself where she's emotional, she's crying, she's upset, but then she calms herself down just long enough to do a live stream or a video. And then after the video or the live is done, she's back to being emotional. So the swollen eyes, the red eyes, this is like the aftermath of her just like hiding her stress off camera, but we can see evidence of it on camera when she comes back on. But she is looking rather swollen. And Chantal, you need to slow down. You really need to slow it all the way down. As a matter of fact, you need to stop this. Stop it all. Just, whew, girl, you're a severe food addict. You need to cut this out. Your body can't take much more. Acadia Strong says they live in a flea-infested sandy area, so no wonder the place is full of it. Plus, Salah even brought some home for Harry's cage. Where exactly was he when he got this stand? It looks like there's like the campground in the background. Salah, you're an idiot. There are wild animals in that area. There are camels, and animals carry fleas. Why couldn't you go to a pet store and get sterilized sand or buy some off of Amazon? Hello, Amazon does deliver. You picked up sand just because it was free. And now there's a flea infestation, which is going to cost time and money to fix. Because if there's a flea infestation in the house, which affects people and animals, the fleas don't care where they get their blood supply. They don't care if it's human or not human. The pets have to be taken out of there and treated. Everything has to be washed and cleaned from ceiling to floor. Everything has to be laundered. There's going to have to be flea bombs put in the car as well as the apartment, because if the fleas have transferred, that's going to be bad. Also, Salah, everybody's thinking that you have your own place. I wonder if there's a flea infestation going on in your place. Can you imagine a flea infestation going on in 2 houses at once? Yeah, I'm sure it's bad. And all because you decided you didn't want to buy a $10 bag of sand for a hamster off of Amazon. Well, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Kelly says, dang, That eye is almost shut. Her face is so bad looking today. Cutie, you need help badly. Yeah, you can really see the difference in her eyes right here. Like, Chantal, like, I don't know what medical conditions you suffer from, but you don't look good. You really don't look good. You need a doctor. You need a hospital. You need inpatient. You need all kinds of things. Go seek those things out if you care. Tara Lee says she's constantly wiping them now, talking about her eyes. The other day when it was tearing down her cheek, it looked like a yellowish and more vicious, is that how you say that? Than a normal tear. Ouch. That doesn't sound good. Maybe it was the lighting, but it didn't look good. Foodie Beauty is ignoring what could be very serious. That's her choice to do. I think, Foodie, you're operating under the thought that if I ignore it, it's not a problem. If I ignore it, it will go away. Well, guess what? Things like this don't go away. They only get progressively worse and worse and worse until it gets really, really bad. Go seek a doctor's advice and assistance. Go to the hospital. You understand? If you care about your life, go to the hospital. Sinatra says, crying all night, eyes swollen shut, streaming out of the house exclusively, streaming from Salah's job. Salah in the chat, one, something fishy is up. Yeah, you know what this is giving me, y'all? The vibe that I'm getting? This is giving me doing stuff in Kuwait that she would normally do in Canada vibe. Back in Canada, the last, 3 or 4 times, she got the Kia. She got a bunch of gift cards from the family, and they kicked her out of the house during the daytime because they work. And they're like, here's the Kia. Here's some gift cards to feed yourself. Go away. Scram. Beat it. You know, like that. If you got to go do your job, go do it elsewhere. So this is giving me kind of the same vibe of like whatever's going on at the house, she's not allowed there or she can't go back there. And that's why she's doing all of these car streams. And I think it's rather odd that Foodie is a night person, yet she's been getting out during the daytime, which is so not normal for her. So what is going on, Chantal? What is up with that? Lean Cuisine Enthusiast says, in other news, Foodie Beauty must have been up all night crying. Chantal's eyes are practically swollen shut. Yeah, like she's constantly looking like she's been crying. That's the vibe, that she's constantly crying. Chantal, I'm just going to say something. Take it for what it is. What you've been doing with your life, you can't continue. As far as your habits, as far as your behaviors and the way you've been conducting yourself and the way that you've been making money on YouTube, your time is up. Your time is absolutely up. You are depleted. You have no new ideas. You can't think of ways to revitalize your channel. That's why you were so gung-ho about, I want to work for Keemstar. I want to work for him. I just want to earn a paycheck, but I don't want to do any of the thinking. I don't want to think of ideas. I'll let somebody else think of ideas. Let somebody else do all the heavy lifting. I'll just show up, get on a panel, and earn a paycheck. You were really putting all your eggs on one basket. You thought because you were a locale that you were basically a shoe-in, that they would automatically hire you. But it backfired. It absolutely backfired. You did not get your way, so you lashed out at Locale Live, and you accused them of violating you when they didn't. You have painted the worst possible picture of yourself to people that you hoped would hire you. They've gotten a taste of the real you, and you're not going to be getting hired over there. I hope that Keemstar is smart enough not to hire her. I hope that he's smart enough to realize that she is a walking, talking liability that cannot and will not be controlled. And that's why you're crying. I feel that's part of the reason why you're crying. You have a 100K channel. It's bigger than Locale Live, but it's not making money for you anymore. It's practically dead in the water. So you want to jump on over to another channel and make money, because the channel that you spent the last 7-8 years building, it's at a standstill. So your whole world is falling apart. And if you want to know why, it's because you're going through a tower moment. Not because I want the tower moment to happen, but because it needed to happen. You spent so much time making a ego tower, a harmful ego tower. You shut yourself up in it. You wrapped yourself in it. And Spirit looked down at you and said, this simply will not do. This cannot continue. You are a harmful person, doing harmful things, saying harmful things, hurting people, triggering people. There's no growth here. The tower's got to come down. Your fantasy world isn't so much of a fantasy world anymore, is it? You used to run to your fantasy world to get away from reality, and you could stay in your fantasy world for a while, but I don't think even the fantasy world feels good. I think both reality and fantasy, they both feel painful right now. The escape thing that you've been doing, not working. You can't escape anymore. You painted yourself into a corner. This is Spirit saying to you, we're ripping apart that ego. We're ripping apart the vanity, the narcissism. You need some humbling, ma'am. Spirit is baking up some humble pie, and you're going to have to eat every bite. There's no shoving it away from your plate. You got to eat it all. But the reward is, if you eat the humble pie, you might learn something. You might be happier. You won't be so doggone miserable. It's going to be painful. Oh, yes, it's going to be painful. Learning lessons is always painful, but you made it that way. But the reward is, if you learn, life gets easier. It's a heck of a lot easier. Stop avoiding the lessons and sit down and learn them. Anyway, moving on. Okay, something positive from why you should have a cat. A perfect photo bomb exists. This should almost be a meme. I don't know what meme, but I feel like a meme is incoming with this one. That's beautiful right there. Queen of WTF says, what's with all the car streams lately? I feel like something has happened between her and Salah, that he found out what happened on Locale Lives. He might be doing stuff at the house, or he might be telling her, you need to go out, get your butt out of the house, get off that couch, stop with the ceiling nonsense, go out there and do some content. Prove to me that you can work. Or else you can get your butt back to Canada. Like, there might have been an ultimatum in there somewhere. Like, for right now, he's got the leash on her. So she's getting up early in the morning and she's doing stuff and she's walking the beach. All the things that she fought him on doing, now she's doing on her own. Something definitely happened. All right, content that'll heal your depression. Okay, listen. You're a cat owner, you're a dog owner. You leave for 2 minutes, they act like you've been gone for 20 years. Booger Cat does that to me all the time. I'll step outside for half a second, and when I come back in, she acts like I've been gone for like 20 hours. But this is an example for those of you that you're not cat owners. Sometimes the cat will just let you know, like, how wrong you are for leaving the cat alone. How dare you? It's not your world. You may give me cat litter and cat food and water and pet me, but it's my world, and how dare you be late home from work? So listen to this cat. Like, this cat's got some valid arguments here. Let's listen to him. Like, look, I am fluent in cat speak. That cat is reading you for filth. The cat's got some valid points. I mean, the cat is strong in valid points right now. I just want you to know that. Like, I speak cat speak. And look at those ears. That cat means business. It's not playing around. You better listen. How dare you? You got home late, 10 minutes late. Who do you think you are? What were you doing? Unless you were out getting like catnip and extra cat food, you better explain yourself. You just better. Yeah, listen to him. Listen.
Come here. Come here.
You gotta love those fur babies. They all have personality, but this cat was just like I've got things to say, and you're gonna hear them whether you want to or not. But you better be prompt when you get home. You better not be late. I'm telling you. All right, now I can't play this clip because of all the cursing going on by Tina and some of the other ladies on the Locale Queens panel. But they were discussing having Foodie on the Locale Queens, and Tina flat out said, no, I don't want her up here. And the woman in the top right was saying, well, I thought we could just bring her up here so she can't say that we've victimized her. Listen, ma'am, you don't know Foodie. First of all, she hates other women. That's point number one. Point two, she doesn't want to be around other women. Point three, no matter who you are, no matter what you do, she will always be a victim. Whatever you say, she's going to find a way to twist it around, flip the script, and turn it around on you. So there's really no sense in having her on Locale Queens to make her feel like she's less a victim. In Foodie's mind, she's always a victim. Narky says, Salah says, come home and eat the cheap groceries. And she says no and goes back through another drive-through. Her ODD will be the end of this fake marriage arc. He's mad at her for good reason about the panel, but she just can't bring herself to submit to anyone. You know, it's not even so much about submitting. It's about apologizing. It's about taking accountability and saying, I was wrong. I screwed up. I said too much. I said the wrong things. I ran my mouth. Apologizing and admitting when you're wrong is not being submissive. It's just being human and admitting your mistakes. But she will never do that. And Chantal's over there running around, going through all kinds of drive-thrus, spending whatever money, his money, her money. She don't care. I mean, it is getting close to payday. Like, Chantal's an emotional eater. Something is going on, and I'm sure her food intake is on an uptick right now. She uses food to self-soothe herself. And if she's looking more and more swollen, Chantal, don't try to kid us, okay? For every meal that you eat on camera, I'm sure there are 3 or 4 you're not showing us. Massive meals. You probably never stop eating. You're in that car, and knowing the way you are, as long as you got the car, you're going to race around through every drive-through you can before you give the car back to Salah. You'll hit like 10 drive-throughs in the matter of like 2 hours. If he says you can have the car for an hour, you'll go from one drive-through to the next in that hour and gather up all the food so he can't stop you. So like you need to stop that. Just stop it. Kelly says, why is Foodie always in the car? Something fishy is going on. Has Salah been in chat lately? Plus, she's just getting bigger and bigger. Yep. By her choice. By her choice. Flashing Pondu says, Chantal trying to flex about her amazing relationship. Quote, yeah, I saw his phone today. I went through it. Nothing says a good, secure relationship like going through your partner's phone. Dang, I'm jealous. Can we talk about that photo for a minute, please? The indentations on her cheeks. I have a female friend that I live with who is a registered nurse. There could be different things medically going on with Chantal, many different things all at the same time. People have mentioned that maybe she might have edema going on with her face. But something that my friend told me, type 2 diabetics, when they have extremely high blood sugar, they will get excessively thirsty. Like when that blood sugar gets too high, the body tries to compensate and flush out that sugar by making you thirsty. So you drink liquid and you drink water so it can flush it out. Chantal, your blood sugar must be through the roof. If you're eating so much sugar and carbs that you're excessively thirsty, and despite all the water you might be drinking, like what we're looking at here, it might be a sign of dehydration. That's what my friend told me. Like, she's dehydrated. She's dehydrating herself because the water that your body normally holds on to, because the body is mostly water, it's having to flush out to get that sugar out. All of those carbs and all that sugar, you are dehydrating yourself, Chantal. That's why you got those indentations on your face, girl. Maybe. I don't know. Might be something else. But you are hurting yourself. Quit it. Stop. Hello, YouTube says not even 500 people. Kim could have helped her channel, but she burned that bridge. She's like Amber now. Nothing without side characters. One moment. Let me just shut off this phone. I'm tired of it going off. So here we go. So she had less than 500 people watching, even after all of the drama on Locale Live and all the reactors talking about her. Less than 500 people. Less than 500 people. See, this is what happens, Chantal, when you're stupid. When you're really, really stupid. You were insisting on financial payment going on the Locale Live panel, although they don't pay their guests. But if you had played your cards right, you could have made a paycheck somehow with Locale Live by going on the Locale Queens panel. Plus, it would have been some promotion for your main channel, which could have led to more money when you did stuff over there between doing panels for Locale Queens. But because you were greedy and stupid, you're like, I need cash and I need it now. You screwed yourself both ways. And I love that for you. Pegatha says, quote, says Salah probably won't be on her channel much because he hasn't been feeling well. And there we have it. Confirmation. Salah knows exactly what was said and laughed at about him on Locale Live. I think that he knows more than she thinks he does, or he found stuff out after the fact. I'm sure people sent stuff to him. I heard that people were sending stuff to his family. Ooh, I'm sure they're not happy about that. But he's not the idiot that she likes to think he is. If he's able to go on Instagram and figure out the different settings, to go on stealth, to maybe not get caught talking to other women, he is not technologically stupid. She likes to tell herself that, so she thinks I could do what I want, I can say what I want, and he won't catch me. But trust me, he knows more than he's letting on. Or if he doesn't, he knows people that will help him. Autumn Fairy says, hey, Foodie, why is it that when your fake hubby is there, you act like you're helpless and can't walk? Refuse to go on the beach and you're about to DIE. All of a sudden, you have a miraculous recovery. Where is Salah at? What's really going on? Yeah, isn't it funny? When you put her on the treadmill on live stream, she can barely walk for 10 minutes. Yet here she is out during the daytime, running around everywhere, going to the beach by herself. Isn't it amazing how fast she recovered? No talk about the sciatica. Where'd that go? Weird, huh? Yeah. Rule number 1, Chantal lies. Del Pondu says, interesting that Foodie is now choosing to go live at 7 a.m. in the morning Kuwait time. That's between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. for her main audience, which is quite the switch up. Why you got to be out of the house, Foodie? Yeah, what's going on? Is he there with somebody else? Is he just kicking you out of the house during the daytime to force you to go do content? What's going on with that? Misanthropolulu says, translation, I'm in the one in charge, biatch. The money is all mine. The T-Mobile is mine. It's all mine. You ain't going anywhere ever. Cutie's dog whistle to Salah. So this is her confessing to having his wallet. Like she's proud of herself for taking his wallet. Y'all watch.
He's been MIA, Zach. Thanks, Bear. Thank you, everybody. So I'm going to get off of here now, and before I waste too much gas. And, you know, Flo has to go fill it up again. So I took his wallet.
And she thinks that's cute. She thinks it's cute to be a thief and take somebody's wallet. That is theft, Chantal. That is absolutely, you are committing an unlawful act. That's thievery. That you're a thief. You can get arrested for that. Taking somebody's wallet. I don't care if it's your husband's wallet. You can still get arrested. You're a thief. You have the nerve to call Girl World thieves when we don't steal from you. But there you are being a little pickpocket Patty. Taking his wallet. And as I said earlier, I don't think you took the wallet just for the money. You could have taken the money out and tiptoed away. No, I think that you wanted to go through his wallet. You were snooping. You were big time snooping through his wallet. It was not enough that you look at his socials and his phone. You're all about, let's see what's going on inside the wallet. What's going on there? Does he have any phone numbers? He got any business cards? I'm going to write all this stuff down. And you wonder why he stays away from you. You wonder why. Thief. True Seeker says, Salah isn't in her live again. I'm guessing it's because he left her because he hasn't been in her stream since locale. She truly did throw him under the bus real bad. I think if she goes home, this could be the end of the Kuwait arc. Well, the feeling is she's going home soon. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know like what's going to make it happen. But the feeling, the energy is her time in Kuwait is up. Like something has happened or something's going to happen that it's going to be a situation of there's nothing you can do. You got to go. That she can't renew her visa or something's going to happen or she has to leave. She's not going to be happy about it, but there's no stopping it. There's no stopping it, Chantal. Just accept it. Okay. What else we got here? Okay, something cool from Nature is Amazing. Rehabilitated sea lion refuses to go without a friend. So the sea lion that's a ride and die friend right there. The sea lion is like, come on, dude. Let's go to the beach. Let's get in the water. There's fish to catch. I'm hungry. I won't leave without you. I won't leave you alone, but come on, man. I'm hungry. So the two seals are going off together. That's a ride and die. It's like, if you swim, I swim. If you don't swim, I'll stay up here until you do. That's beautiful. Narky says, no ring and no husband. Also, no live streaming from the condo. We know he isn't working at the warehouse and no one sleeps 20 hours a day. Fess up. Why so alone, selfie stick Miriam? You have to wonder. I think he's mad. Salah is mad. He is so mad. He's big mad. He's going to be big mad for a while. True Seeker says, was this on a visa run? Was this the same beach as the last time they went before? And who's the guy following her? With the picture, it's very hard to tell who that man is. If it's Salah, if it's somebody else, if it's just some stranger on the beach. But let's keep in mind right now, Chantal, she's over 500 pounds. She's pushing 600 pounds. She's got a myriad of health problems. She's got problems with the heat because she's wrapped up in multiple layers of clothing. And she's on a big expanse of beach where if something happened to her, if she fell and twisted her ankle or broke her leg or she had a medical event, there's no one around to help her. There's nobody close by that if she called for help, they'd hear her. This is dangerous, stupid behavior. But this is what she's choosing to do, knowing that she's sick. She's very, very sick. She's putting herself in these situations. So it's hard to feel sympathy when you do this, Chantal. You know there's a lot of things wrong with you, and I don't know, maybe you want to meet the Grim Reaper earlier. All right, Malarkey Meter says, welcome back, cutie. Foodie Beauty falls on her butt just walking on the beach. Yeah, here we go. Here's the footage of the fall. Let's watch.
There's nothing like the ocean, you know? I can sit here on the sand. It's like
This is what I'm talking about, the wind ambiance. Oof, it's bad. It's real bad. But I'm just playing this part to show the fall. That's it. Yep, there she goes. She fell, and she's trying to laugh it off, but it's not funny. It's not funny, Chantal.
I fell.
Yeah, go ahead and try to laugh it off. But if something had happened on that beach, you wouldn't be able to get medical attention immediately. There'd be no ambulance racing out within 5 minutes to come pick you up. And even if Salah were there, he can't pick you up and carry you to the car. You'd be stuck. Absolutely stuck. Soda and Sadness Social says, by this logic, Salah should put her down for a dirt nap. Also, FFG's dogs were suffering, so now it is a problem for her. At least I can carry you, says she doesn't care for those cats. They're just little fluffy things for her to cuddle when she's lonely. Then they are nothing but an inconvenience every time she has a man. She drops them like sacks of crap. It's genuinely sickening. So this is not like a very, very old clip of Chantal, but it's a little bit back there. But hear what she has to say about BBJ and about pets when they're on medications. It's interesting. Y'all watch.
FFG force-fed her dog 20 pills a day for a month. Euthanasia time. Sorry. If my pets are suffering and there's no hope and I have to put them on meds to prolong their life, forget it. Take a dirt nap.
Chantal, you're an older woman. You're not a spring chicken, nor am I, by the way. I'm older than you, but you're 40 years old and you're not in the best of health. Every single one of your vital organs is screwed up, badly screwed up. There might be permanent damage. You're on at least 6 different medications for diabetes, max doses. There's also different medications you also should be taking in conjunction with those, like the antidepressants, like the blood thinners. And you're supposed to be taking insulin. So you're on multiple different medications and you're sick. So should society look at you and treat you the way you look at and treat animals? What if society had that viewpoint for you and looked at you and said, Chantal, you're just a burden. You are such a huge burden. Like you can barely walk. You can barely breathe. You're consuming way too much food. You're costing whatever country you're in like massive amounts of money just to keep you alive with your medical care and your food. Like you got to take dirt nap. How would you feel if society said that to you? How would you respond? Would you be fighting for your life and saying, I deserve a chance? Or would you agree? I think you might be fighting for your life. But so like your viewpoint about BBJ is wrong. The irony of you saying this right here is that I'm sure that BBJ has everything you don't. I'm sure BBJ is living her absolute best life, that she is getting the proper medical care. She's eating well. She's got more of a life than you, living in absolute comfort and freedom and joy, and you have none of those things. Your former pet has everything you do not. Everything you don't. And maybe that makes you angry. The fact that you did everything you could do to hurt that poor baby angel. And she survived because she is a survivor. She is a survivor. You're not, though. You're a fake, phony survivor, but she's an actual survivor. And she survived you. She suffered you, then she survived you, and any happiness or peace or joy or comfort, she earned it. She absolutely earned it. So isn't it almost karmic that all the pain and the suffering you heaped upon that poor baby, you're getting it back times 100. I love that for you. I really do. You deserve all of it. Okay. What do we got here? Yeah, there are a lot of people on Twitter saying, I've been married and I've been in a relationship and I never took my partner's wallet. That is disrespectful. That's their personal property. You should always give consent. And I agree with all those wonderful people. Even if you got a partner, you don't go through their purse or their wallet or anything. You don't touch their stuff without asking for permission. Don't touch anybody else's stuff. Like, show some respect. Okay, like there's a lot of stuff to go over here, but I don't want to make the Twitter stuff too long today. Let's just get to what matters. Okay. Yeah, and here from Acadia Strong says the moron had brought home sand for Harry's bath. I'm sure they got more than just sand when they got home. Yeah, this is Salah being cheap. Thinking, oh, this is so smart. I'll just get sand from the desert. Moron. This is what you get for not having sanitized sand for a pet. How stupid can you be? Okay, I'm just looking through all this stuff. Also, this came up. Truth Seeker says showing her backside, asking if there was sand on butt. She didn't use the word butt. She said, you know what? Why is she censoring the word butt? Something tells me that's Salah's influence, because when they first got together, he had a problem with her saying the word butt. Like, he kicked at her for saying the word butt. Now we're back to her not saying the word butt. So I got a feeling that Salah has had a talk with her about her language and being immodest. So yeah, I think that's his influence right there. Okay, where are we at? Okay, we're at 43 minutes. There's so much to see on Twitter, but I don't want to spend too much time, y'all. I want to get to her live stream and we're going to cover it. And I hope you guys enjoy. So let me just bring that on up. Okay, there we go. There's Chantal. Oh, did I do it wrong? I am so sorry. I feel stupid. Okay, that's okay. Look, see, I made a mistake. I'm human. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing. See how easy that is, Chantal? When you make an error in judgment or you make a mistake, you apologize. You move on. It's simple. All right. So here she is. She's in the car. She's in front of the Starbucks. The feeling that everybody's been having is that perhaps her family, her mother, has sent her some gift cards, and that's why she's going to Chipotle. That's why she's going to Starbucks. She really shouldn't be at Starbucks, but she's been going to Starbucks. She loved it going to Starbucks when she was in Canada. Loved going to Starbucks. So she's at Starbucks, and not only did she get a meal, she got some little stuff for herself because Chantal likes to play useless show and tell just to have something to talk about. But we're going to get into some of this, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let's do this.
Oh, I missed you guys, Larry, Tay. I missed you too, Angela. It is 8:43 a.m. here. Hey, Wilson, Brooke, Trixie, you knew it. I can't quit you guys. Hey, Melly. The night you can't sleep, Belle. It's 9 degrees Celsius. It's cold. So I have an iced coffee. And I found some other cute things. Hey, Tristan, Maddie, Jack, Tay.
You know, it's not escaping me, Chantal, that in this live stream you revealed that you took Salah's wallet, and the feeling that I'm getting from you is that you're taking advantage of taking his wallet. You're like, I got the money, I got access to the wallet, therefore I'm gonna buy myself some stuff.
Butt chug.
You went on a little shopping spree, did you not?
Teardrop, I missed you. I really missed you guys so bad. Like, I feel like I'm punishing you guys by taking a break. Like, if I ever take a break, just know it's like, honestly, it's just about me. It's not about you.
Yeah, whenever she gets in trouble, she disappears for a couple of days because she's trying to think of ways to fix whatever it is she did wrong. She's like, she's having her moment, and when the moment passes, then she comes online because she will never admit when she's done wrong, and she doesn't want to blow up and make the situation worse. So like she took a couple of days to just think about things before coming back. But Chantal, we can clearly see you've been crying. Ooh, you've been crying a lot.
I got breakfast because I'm kind of hungry. So I got a turkey and cheese pretzel. Bismillah, beauty bite. Oh, Melissa, thank you. Melly! Thank you, Melly. You're the best.
And another thing that I've been noticing about your live stream, Chantal, because I do notice patterns. I did notice the pattern of Life by Ron. He was buying you all kinds of gifted memberships. I don't know if the two of you talk offline. I suspect that you do talk to him offline, or maybe he's one of your former mods, Sofa King. But maybe because your money has not been the greatest, you went crying to him to make you feel better. He bought like a crap ton of memberships, maybe trying to encourage people to buy memberships on their own, but nobody's doing that anymore. Nobody's buying memberships on your channel. They sit around and they wait for somebody else to buy them and they get a free gift. So he bought a whole bunch of gifted memberships that got distributed amongst people. But the feeling that I'm getting is that he did that as a kindness to you, but he can't do it every month. You know, like he did a nice thing for you, but he can't do it all the time. So I think maybe his money ran out, or he's just like, I'm done buying the memberships. Like, I've done my part. Somebody else has got to pick up the slack, because he's not been in chat anymore.
I love you. Salah is not feeling great. He's coming down with a cold or something.
There's always an excuse about why he's not there. He's sick. He's tired. He's in bed. Even when she was back at the apartment, oh, he's not here. He's doing this. He's doing that. Chantal, he's not been around. Just say it. The two of you are fighting. He's not happy with you. He doesn't want to be around you. So therefore, he hasn't been. You're trying to hide being left alone, but girl, we can see you've been left alone.
Or has a cold or something. So he went back to bed.
I mean, if half the things you said about Salah were true, if I were him, I'd be going to the doctor, because it seems like Salah gets sick a lot. Like it's not like he goes to a workplace and he's exposed to a lot of people. How exactly is he getting sick if he's not around anybody?
He's staying home sick today. He had some things to do, actually, and he had to cancel them. So I said, you know what? There's some things I need, so I'm going to go out myself. And he wasn't, you know, I think he's getting less and less the more I go out, like, nervous about it.
Okay, this is the part that confuses me. So right now, right here, she's saying like they talked and he knows about her going out. But then later on, she shows his wallet, like she snuck out of the house with it. So which is it, Chantal? Lying liar who lies. Did he know you taken his wallet, or did he not? Because your stories are all over the place.
You know? No, I don't think it's COVID. You got a membership, Dan. Thank you, Melly. Yeah, thank you. 3 members. Thanks for letting me know, Teardrop, because I can't see. Thank you, Melly. You're the sweetest.
Put your glass
Ready,
on.
set, bees. Yeah. Hi, Bear. Hey, you look cute in your picture. It's not really office. E2P, it's a store, and there's like a warehouse also, and then the office is like in the warehouse, and they just like do stuff from there. You know. Hey, Proverbs. Why do I never get memberships? Melly, thank you. Oops, there's like a person in the car beside me. Thank you, Melly. You guys want to see my view? Thanks, Butt Chug. Hi, Sahara. Not where, no, it's like for the business, like where the products are stored.
Okay, you guys can see the full view of the beach. It's a pretty big beach. And I don't see many people around, do you? That does not look like the kind of place that someone like Chantal, with all of her health problems, her with her heart murmur and her enlarged heart and hypertension and high blood pressure and all of that, should be walking. That does not look safe. Like I said, if she had a medical event, or if she fell and twisted her ankle or broke her leg, she'd be stuck there for God knows how long.
And made. Look at the beach. Maybe we'll go for a little walk just over here after, but it's friggin'.
So what happened, Chantal? Why is it when you were around Salah, you were begging and whining and crying and acting like a toddler? I don't want to go to the beach. It's too hot outside. It's too bright outside. You know, like you were fighting him tooth and nail not to go to the beach. You were fighting him tooth and nail not to get on that doggone treadmill. But yet here you are, out in the open, perfectly fine. I can't do the treadmill. I can't walk on the beach for 2 minutes. Yet you were fine during this walk, you big faker.
Even cold, like I'm kind of chilly. I know it's like the middle of the night for most people, but here it's like a nice morning day. So anyways, I had to get this. It's just one of those cheap reusable cups. Hey, Finn.
You know, my mind is going in two different directions right now. One, that he's done with her. Like he is just like, he's out. Or door number two, he talked to her and he shortened the leash around her neck, figuratively speaking. And he's like, if you don't want me to walk away, madam, you're going to get up early in the morning. You're going to go do content without complaint. And you're not going to be foul. And you're not going to be vulgar. You are going to be vanilla Chantal. And that's just how it's going to be. But no more laying around the house ceiling and being up at crazy late hours. It's just not going to happen. I'll give you the car because you're paying for it anyway. You go out and you go get content, or else. Like, I don't know. I don't know which door she walked through. I don't know which is the right door. But I got to feel like the reason why she's out of the house so early and she's doing these walks is because he threw down the ultimatum hammer. He threw it down and she's paying attention.
No. Hey, Worship. Thanks, Melly. I appreciate it. Thanks for growing the Beezer army. But it also comes with this little stopper. I'm a sucker for these gimmicky. It's like these things do give you a little temporary, like, you know, boost. I don't know. I know it's like I'm Muslim, but I like winter things. I'm looking at it as a winter thing. But yeah,
Chantal, you miss being back in Canada and celebrating Christmas and getting the presents. Just go back. Seriously, why are you in Kuwait? Tell me something that would make it all make sense, because I don't think there's anything you could tell me. It doesn't make sense financially. It doesn't make sense personally. Your health sucks. Make it make sense, because I can't find anything that would make it make sense.
Cute, eh? You can put the little bear stopper and the cup. Yeah, it's cute. We need a whole tour of Salah's place. It's uneventful, guys. It's just like a, you know, perfume businesses are a dime a dozen here. They're
Right. So they're a dime a dozen. So what makes you think he's going to be successful with the perfume business, especially if he doesn't know what he's doing? And he can even sell overseas and make money.
so many. Like if you go into a mall anywhere, you just, some of his fragrances are more expensive, like the oud oil and stuff, but they're pretty affordable. Some of them, the sprays are like 2 kb. It just depends, but it's not like a super ritzy business or anything, like a products, but it's like, they're affordable, and he does well enough to, provide for us. So that's all I care about.
If he's making enough to provide for the two of you, why are you still on YouTube doing the Foodie content? Why? If you are his wife and you're in bad health and you're sick, if he cared about you, wouldn't he want you to stop doing the thing that's making you the most sick? Wouldn't he say, honey, cutie, the mukbang stuff, no more. I'm doing all right. I'll make the money. You take care of your health. I'll make the money. Wouldn't he say that as your husband? Wouldn't he put his foot down on you doing the self-harm content on YouTube and monetizing it? But he's not stopping it, so I guess he's not doing that great. He is completely okay with a food addict monetizing their addiction. He's okay with that. Great husband you got there, Chantal. A guy who is essentially pimping out an addict and pimping out their addiction. Well done. You found a winner.
Yeah, it's a cute cup, eh? Hey, Jack. Hey, Buttercup Melly. Thank you, Melly. Ready, set, bees. Ready, set, bees. Hi, Aurora. You're the sweetest, Melly. Thank you.
Sorry about the eating, guys.
Turkey cheese pretzel. It's good. I'm so hungry.
Yay, as if you're not swollen enough. Let's just add some carbs and salt, because pretzels are usually salty. Let's just add a whole bunch of carbs and sugar and salt on top of that. We got the coffee drink, which I'm sure is loaded with sugar. We got the carby meal. And we got salt. Lovely.
I got up really early. Thank you, Melly.
And can I just tell you this? She's a night owl. And if you're a night owl and you have to get up during the daytime, it takes a while for your biological clock to adjust. You know she's not happy getting up in the daytime. That is not her time. She sleeps all day. What happened to get her out of bed early in the morning? What is going on? What is going on? Like, dude, what is going on, Chantal? Why are you out of the house so early? Is it because there is a flea infestation in your house and the cleanup is, you have to get out of the house so that the animals can get out too and the place can get bombed? Is that why you're leaving so much?
No, I'm not doxing his work. I'm back, wrinkly wiener. So I'm trying the gingerbread latte.
We don't care. We really don't care.
It's pretty good. The chipotle was good. Hey, Missy Med. Cupcake. I was gonna do just videos for a while, but I miss them. I miss my videos.
Nah, it's not about missing the Beezers. It's just that she likes to do lives because it's lazy. It's a lazy way to make money. You just turn on your camera. There might be membership signups. There might be super chats. And of course, you're going to get the Google AdSense. So she might be making money 3 different ways versus one with a video where it's nothing but Google AdSense. And she's all about that life of, I'm looking for something where I can make money and not work.
I also miss just turning on the camera like whenever I want, not having to worry about editing.
Boom, there it is. She doesn't have to edit with a live.
My sleep schedule? Really big screen. Just finally, actually, just now. Oh no, teardrop.
It's funny how she's been trying to fix her sleep schedule for years. Then all of a sudden, this thing happens with her on Locale Live, and Salah's mad, and suddenly her sleep schedule is completely fixed. Isn't that amazing? That's amazing.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
It doesn't really feel like she fixed the problem. It feels like somebody else fixed the problem for her.
That is horrible. But 15? I don't think dogs usually live that long, right? That's a long time. Oh, I'm sure you gave her a wonderful life, for him a wonderful life.
I'm sure that Teardrop didn't. So I've heard that Teardrop, one of her pets passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. But I don't think that Teardrop gave that poor pet a good life. If Teardrop had her husband eating out of dumpsters, what was she doing with those poor pets? I'm sad to say, I don't think the pets had a good life before the passing.
Big hugs, Teardrop. I'm here for you ever. You just have to message me. Yeah, that's sad. You know? Hey, Rusty Pipes. Hey, Apple 8. Are you okay? Are you doing all right? Yeah. Wipe mouth? All right. I had a napkin. Where did it go? What in the heck? Oh, no. I swear I had a napkin from there. Yeah. We have Caribou coffee. I only ever had Caribou at the airport. Do you guys have the gingerbread latte where you're from? Yeah, I'm fine. She's not been doing well, so it was expected. So you got a bit of time to prepare. Hey, Stink, Jessica. It's cold. 9 degrees? Fat girl. 22. Oh my gosh. Bear, hound dogs are one of my...
I just got through reacting to Neo Taro's reading. And when the picture of the parrot came up, this is what I thought of. Like, here is Chantal being a bit of a parrot. You know, just babbling, talking endlessly about nothing, trying hard to make conversation. At the same time, she doesn't know how to make conversation. She's just in her car, babbling, making noises, and expecting the chat to listen.
Favorite breeds. They're so... Was it a bloodhound? Is that what they're called? Hi, Barbara. In Thailand, yeah. Hey.com.
Okay, she's getting boring. Let's move forward a little bit.
I'm going to an education program.
Oh, she's talking about going to the education program for diabetes. And she also goes on to further reveal that's not going to happen until after the first of the year. Although she's on YouTube and if she wants to educate herself on diabetes, there's all kinds of websites. There's all kinds of videos on YouTube. She could start her education right now if she wanted to, for free. I mean, if her diabetes is out of control, it would be in her best interest to educate herself now. Not later, now.
Just after the new year.
And what's going to happen between now and then? You're in the car, you have access to all the fast food, and you are taking full advantage. You're in a state of emotional distress. You use food to comfort yourself, to soothe yourself. Girl, you're going to put on another 50 pounds in another 10 days. Easily.
Don't worry. Papa John. Oh, Sea Roller. I remember you. Pumpkin cheesecake muffin. They didn't have it, but they have red velvet.
I'm so tired of the food talk. I wish there was some way to go through her live and any talk of food, like YouTube can get like an edited version of the stream. Just cut out all the food talk and let's just focus on everything else, but they can't do that. Dang it.
Velvet muffins. Could be fine. Yeah. It was so old and greasy. Aww. Juice is 2, I think. I don't really know her exact age, but I don't like matcha. No, Wrinkle Wiener. I'm just doing my own show. Even if it's boring.
Yeah, she's not going to go. Tina said outright twice. Now she said it twice. She doesn't want Chantal and Locale Queens. No. She's like, no. She's one of the locked in cast members, if you will, for Locale Queens. And she is like vetoing that idea. And I love that. I love that Tina is putting her foot down and saying, no, ma'am, no, sir, no, thank you. Tina is like, no, I don't want her up here. I don't want her up here. But even if Tina were not there saying that, Keemstar, she's a liability, bro. What are you doing? This is not a locale you can control. She's out of control. Do you understand? You don't need this walking migraine. She'll give you nothing but a headache that you don't have enough aspirin for, sir. No. So she's not going to be accepted over a Locale Queens. She's like, I'm going to do my own show. Yeah, but your show is boring. You're not looking for new ideas. You're not trying. So now what?
That's all right. It'll be entertaining to the right people. You know?
Yeah, what are the right people? What are the right people? To the food fetish guys? How many of those do you have left? How many of those can you attract to just cover your basic necessity bills and rent? How many? I'm sure you've lost more than a few lately, and that's why you're flipping the F out, because some of your big money whales disappeared. Maybe because you made them angry. You weren't doing what you were supposed to do, and you screwed off, and they said bye. And that's why you were so, into working for Locale Live, but that didn't pan out. So now what? You're going to go straight for the food fetish guys? How long can your body put up with that, Chantal? Truly. How long can your body put up with you hurting it day after day after day? It's at the tipping point. Stop pushing the envelope, girl.
No. I'm just trying to wholesome these.
But it's not who you are. You're not a wholesome person. You're trying to be something you're not, okay? You're not your real, authentic self. I would have more respect for you if you came online and said, you know what? I'm a complete a-hole. And I don't care about anybody. And I don't care about anything except myself. I care about the takeout in front of me. And I care about me, but that's it. I am cold-hearted. I feel nothing for no one. I would give you full respect for coming online and being truthful, honest, for once in your life, honest. If you're going to be a monster, if you're going to be evil, then don't hide it. Just come out into the light and be what you are versus trying to hide what you are. Be authentic, be genuine, be honest. Stop lying. Stop it.
Nothing personal, just how I roll now. I found the napkins, by the way, under the bag. forgot my sunglasses also again. I hate this. This is BS. Well, let's see if we have any cats around here.
It's amazing how many trips that you've made out and you never have any food for the starving stray animals that you see. I mean, you're out in the car, you could stop at a pet store or a store and get a bag of cat food and a bag of dog food. And that way, if you found some, you could feed them. You'll go out and get like $30 worth of Starbucks, but you won't get like an $8 bag of cat food. Can't do that. Can't bother.
Nope. No, not today. In the future, after the new year. Oh, hey, Link. Speaking of lolcow queens, how's your show going? It's almost a key. You know,
You know what? I know this is probably bad and I shouldn't do this, but considering the way that she's treated Julia, her neglect of Julia, Chantal, I hope you get all of the fleas in your rotted underwear. I hope they take up residence in your rotted underwear. I'm just saying, you know, like for the suffering and the pain that you've heaped on that poor baby, and for the pain you heaped on Sam and BBJ, you need all the fleas up in your rotted underwear.
Rolling out of when I was exiting the Starbucks, I got in the car and I was like, wow, this is exactly, it feels like the Kia, like just driving, and I don't know. So Salah is, you know, homesick today. I was up early and I actually feel really good because I cleaned my kitchen very, very well. And I lit a candle, so now my kitchen smells nice and it's so clean. And like I bleached everything, and now
you're really not making sense. So you got up this early this morning and he was still asleep. And you mean to tell me, as clumsy as you are, you cleaned up that kitchen and he didn't hear you rummaging about in that kitchen? He didn't hear you. He didn't hear you. And you took his wallet and he wasn't aware? Girl, you're lying.
It's so clean, I can cook a nice rotisserie chicken for him tonight. I think like a nice rotisserie dinner. Yeah, maybe I'll go live and do it or make a video. I don't know. I didn't make him some soup, but I will. I will. Hey, Tammy. Chicken noodle soup. They put my name as Crystal.
And you probably gave him the name Crystal. Melissa Pondu.
Who's Crystal?
You probably gave him that name because you don't want to put your real name.
It's not one of my aliases.
Yeah, it is.
Crystal Pondu.
I'll never forget, Chantal, a long time ago. Do you remember this? Because I remember this. You had a craving for something sweet. So you went to a particular place that had, I believe it was crepes. And you wanted extra chocolate sauce on the crepes. There was so much chocolate sauce on the crepes, and crepes are very thin pastry. The crepes were practically drowned in chocolate sauce, but you told them that you were with child. You lied and said that you were with child to get some extra chocolate sauce.
I missed you too. I don't know, Lynx. I think I'm gonna like stay away from panels for a while. I appreciate it though. If I ever change my mind, I'll let you know. What drink? I got a grande iced gingerbread latte. It's like a special limited edition.
Sounds like something loaded with sugar.
Thanks, Komodo. I gotta go to the grocery store and get like... Okay, there's a grocery store here in Kuwait called Lulu Hypermarket, and they have like, you know, yeah, I don't have the Discord anymore, but I have Instagram. I don't even have. I deleted my TikTok also. I was like fed up with.
Did she delete it or did Salah delete it for her? Did he throw down the hammer and say, you've gone too far, you've said too much, you got to delete your accounts, you got to delete Discord because you embarrassed me? I think that might have happened, y'all.
All social media, and I'm like, I need to cleanse.
No,
So now I regret it.
he probably cleansed it for you. He's like, there's too much out there. You're saying too much. People are going to go digging. You need to get rid of all this right now.
Because whenever you delete your TikTok, you have to remember all the people you were following, and then your For You page is all stupid things that you don't want to watch. Thanks, Teardrop. I miss you. So you have to go to the deli section there and get some garlic sauce and pickles.
She just got through eating a sandwich and she's drinking a coffee and she's already talking about getting more food. So yeah, Chantal, I think that you having the T-Mobile has been disastrous for your health because now you have access to more food as much as you want. And you love fast food. You love processed food and you're surrounded by it and you can go get it. You don't even have to wait for delivery. You don't even have to wait 20 minutes, 30 minutes for a delivery. You could just go get it in a few minutes. So that's prompting you perhaps to eat more and eat faster. And so like, you're just like going wild with the food. If Salah had any lick of sense, he would send you back to Canada before you become bedbound.
Insta is,
okay, now what she's about to do, she's about to pass out her Insta. This is on purpose. She's purposely passing out her Instagram on purpose because if there are Foodie guys in the audience, they're going to write this stuff down and they're going to contact her and maybe she can get some Foodie money out of it. Yeah, I see you, Chantal. I see you.
Foodie Beauty, but I think the whatever it's called,
because she could easily say, hey, Lynx, I'll contact you or something after the stream and give it to her privately. But she's passing it out to everybody on purpose. She needs that money.
Foodie_Beauty_OG. Thank you, Snow. Thanks, Lynx. I said, Lynx, you remind me of Juliette Lewis, a young Juliette Lewis. Take us shopping, Tiffany? Yes, but Chug, you got a membership from Melly. I think they're going to find a way around it. What do you guys think? Do you think that they're going to actually delete TikTok? Because
okay, so the topic of conversation right now is, I guess there's talk about TikTok being deleted. Where are you going to go to find the TikTok witches, Chantal? Once that's gone, who are you going to go to on TikTok to do spells for you? She goes on TikTok looking for the latest trend, looking for people to back up her half-truths. Like, what's she going to do when you can't go to TikTok for all of your knowledge?
There's some people that make bank on that in the U.S.
Yeah, but not you. So don't worry about it. One of them is not you. I'm sure that those people on TikTok, they're just going to move on over to YouTube or some other platform. God help us. There's so many beggars on YouTube, on TikTok. It's stupid. Oh my God. I did not know there were beggars on TikTok like that until I started looking into it. Then I'm like, are you joking? Half the people on TikTok are begging. They're outright begging and they're making up the most outrageous stories for begging. All those beggars are going to be running over to YouTube once TikTok is gone.
Do you guys know who Ashley Trevino is? She's like huge on TikTok right now. I was watching her get ready for a date with like a 19-year-old guy. I know it's weird, but anyway, that's the whole controversy. That's why people were watching. She had like 63 million likes. Oh, I see you got your message, Kat. TikTok will never die. Links, I got your message, so I'll reply when I get off here. They are deleting it January 19th. Maybe someone will buy it.
Maybe.
And yeah, maybe. Amanda, welcome salam. They just hate the Chinese government. Oh. It's been a long time beef, hasn't it? Communist. No more drama in my life. I'm just trying to do what's right.
Stop singing. Your voice is horrible.
But I've seen a few on TikTok that do. So I won't buy a Christmas tree or decorate for Christmas, but
You can't. But if you went back to Canada, you could.
I got a Christmas cup. Hold on, that might be copyright.
Okay, so let's move on.
Soon, Larry, but like maybe someday, inshallah. We'll see. I'd like to go many places, but who knows? There's like no one on the beach, probably because it's freaking freezing.
So is this your idea of interesting content, Chantal? Sitting in your car, eating a meal, talking about boring stuff, putting on your lipstick. This is what's going to draw the people in. I don't think so.
You're shopping? You have shopping excitement? It's 9 degrees Celsius. It's cold. It's cool. Not as cold as Canada right now, but Canada.
Okay, she's boring me. Next. I did not come here to watch you put your makeup on. You should have done that before the stream started.
So, strange brew.
And I love the fact that you like to say, I'm hotter than 90% of YouTube. Nah, your filters are hotter than 90% of YouTube, but not you. Not you. I mean, those filters, at this point, they deserve an award for all the work they do. Give them a round of applause. Give them a YouTube plaque.
No, is that a movie, Bear? I'm strong for being in Kuwait. Why? It's so, like, comfortable. There's nothing, like... I had so much more anxiety in Canada. Like, I can't even tell you. I don't know why. Yeah, my eyes are sensitive to the light, but, like, all I have is Salah's glasses because I forgot mine.
Well, that's your dumb fault. Maybe you should have grabbed the glasses versus his wallet, you think?
So I don't know. Like, I want to wear them, but they're like, I don't like how they look on me. Good movie, Strange Brew.
So she really didn't, she just confessed. It's not that she forgot the glasses. She just doesn't like wearing them. Although she's driving and she should have glasses. I mean, it's important. You got to see where you're going. She didn't forget the glasses. She just, the vanity again. She would rather not wear the glasses than wear them, and she just doesn't like them.
Never heard of it. So, anyways. I haven't seen any of the Sonic movies yet, Mama. Julia's good. She's pretty much like, yeah, she's completely healed, I'd say.
Then why is it after we saw that she might have an infection, we haven't seen her since?
I mean, they say like 2 months, like internally and stuff, but externally, yeah.
It shouldn't take this long. She had her surgery a while ago. It shouldn't take this long for her to heal.
It's a Canadian classic. Oh, it sounds familiar. Yeah, my eyes were...
Okay, more boring talk. Are we done with this? Move on.
She's so cute the way she lightly jogs throughout the house, like in front of me, with her tail up, and she'll run. And I'm like, where are you going?
You know, it's pretty sad, Chantal, that there's more interesting details about your cat's life than your life. You're the YouTuber, but you spend half your content talking about your cat because there's nothing going on with you.
Where you go? Hey, page 5.
Oh, are we about to go on the walk? Let me scoot ahead.
Still be strong.
No, please don't. Why did I stop there? She's singing. Bye.
What a nice day. Do you think I'm allowed to stream in the grocery store? I don't even know. I guess if they say no, I can turn it off.
Chantal, stop being so desperate for content that you're willing to put people on camera that don't want to be on camera. For the love of God, stop streaming in stores and malls and places where people are just trying to get a meal. Dang. You treat everywhere like a recording studio, and everybody is an unwilling co-star. You're not getting their consent. They're not getting paid. Stop putting their faces on camera.
No, nothing exciting for Christmas. We've postponed our travel plans. I'm just really just not in the mood.
You're broke. You're broke. That's what's going on. You're broke. You ain't got the money to travel.
Beach sitting.
And the moment she gets her YouTube paycheck, which is in another like 4 days or so, that paycheck, that money's already spent. Guaranteed. That money's already spent. That's going for bills and rent, and it's already gone. Boom, done. Done deal.
In the winter is the best. Yeah. I haven't tried it. I should. It looks cold. I appreciate it.
I'm skipping ahead to find something of
beautiful.
value. Okay, so there are some people at the beach, but they're just wandering by. Look, putting people on camera that did not ask to be on camera. I don't think they appreciate that.
Can I get to the sand from here? Let's go on the beach part. I think I can put my legs over. And do you think I could climb over this?
No, but it's fun to watch you try.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. I don't know if I can.
Girl, if sitting down and swinging your legs over a bench is a lot for you, I would be thinking about my life.
One leg over. 2 legs over. Yeah, but getting back up here will not be that easy.
Yeah, that's your fault. You want to do this. Nobody told you.
Okay. This is my view. I'm so short. Oh yeah, I could have went that way, but I took a shortcut. Beautiful. I think in Arabic.
Chantal, if your health wasn't so incredibly bad, if you had spent some time over the last almost 3 years improving your health, right about now, right here, you could have taken a walk on the beach and enjoyed yourself. It wouldn't be so burdensome. But because you made yourself worse than better, even simple walks on the beach are a big deal for you.
Hello. Yeah, I haven't been on the sand in a long time. I think since... Well, Salah and I went for a couple walks, actually, before. I see... Are those dogs or camels?
Speaking of Salah, speaking of him having her do things, I don't think Chantal would be on Locale Live or Locale Queens because there has been discussion about if she comes back on as a guest, like she's going to have to do some punishment tasks because she lied. Like they're going to have her do things as punishment, and she's not going to agree to it.
I think it's dog tracks. They run on the beach. Wild and free. Yeah, you are, eh, Teardrop? Wow. Wow. Oh, the sand is getting deep.
Okay, like I don't want to hear her talking. Out of breath. Chantal, just walk on the beach. Just walk peacefully, kind of meditate inside your head. Why do you got to turn everything into like an Instagram photo moment done badly?
Hi, guys.
Oh, she's loud.
It's getting windy. You know what? One plus of wearing a hijab also.
Oh, we don't care. We don't. Does she get back in the car? I think she does.
LA. Yeah, so I filled the gas. I don't have to go. What's Canadian ooh tea? Yeah, BBJ. 60 Fahrenheit, really? It makes marks on my face.
Wow. Her eye is like leaking bad. She just had those glasses on for just a few minutes and they're making the indentations in her face. That could be dehydration, Foodie. Lay off the carbs and the sugar.
It's because my cheeks are chubby. And the glasses are small.
No, they're not that small.
My old face shape. It's like torture at the time when you're like out of breath and your body is like in pain from, but after you feel good. Maybe I'll go live again when I go to the grocery store. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a video. I don't know, Sour Gummies, if they have karaoke here. I'll have to check it out.
Chantal, your face looks so swollen. Your eyes look so tiny. Dude, you look so bad.
What is my router at? Oh yeah, you just have to send me the link to the channel. Bear. What kind of bear is the best bear? A Beezer bear.
Okay, she's just babbling like a parrot. So we're done here. We're going to cut this one a little short because why continue? She's got another live that I got to look at. I'll take a look at it. I'll see what's going on, see if it's worth reacting to. And if there's anything react worthy, then I'll react to it. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. And please take care and have a good day. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.